Now then, pot pickers. Now for something completely different. Hay fever and a cold. No, actually, I'm going to talk about, I started on them fat jab things, the Wegovy thing, and I'm a IBD, inflammatory bowel disease sufferer. I have ulcerative colitis, and how it's affected me as a muso, and linking all them three bits together. So I thought I'd put it on the 27D channel. Take them noisy bits away, you lovely noisy thing.
Welcome aboard. Day one in the Big Brother house. Well, the OG fat loss journey. I've decided to give that Wegovy a go. I've done loads of research over the past year or so, seeing how it might affect me colitis and stuff. Some positive things and some bad things. My training partner's just landed, and that's our Dave. He's tremendous. I took my first injection last night. I can't feel really any different at the moment, but I took it at about 6 o'clock. So it's like 12 hours ago. I've just had a sensible breakfast and things. So I'm going to glue these together. The jab, oh God, what a shock I got. I'm not a big fan of needles. I used to be terrified of them. But yeah, honestly, you can't feel it go in. So I might even do one of these later on today if I start feeling weird like you're meant to. See you later, peeps. Day 3 in the Wegovy house. I didn't have a day 2 because there wasn't that much happening. Actually, I tell a lie. I started taking these jabs on Tuesday. On Wednesday night, I was having my tea and I got full halfway through, and I actually binned off some of my tea. But I've never done that before. The food noise is still there a bit. I guess it's early days. I think that might be a one-off, some psychosomatic thing going on with my head. I'm sleeping all right. I've got quite a bit of bloating. I don't know whether that's off it. Impressive farts. Burping all the time, which I kind of find that quite entertaining, so I don't really mind that. So that was day 2, and hang on. Let's work this out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday would have been today with day 3. Hey, dead clever me, you know. Anyway, no other side effects. I'm being dead good with my hydration. Now I'm off to the gym to pump some iron. Those of you that are following this that don't know who the OG is, I've trained with weights since I was in my late teens. Purely for functional strength, not to look like an Adonis. I do that music thing. Anyway, we'll be catching you up in about half a second with the next update. Probably be sat down, I've got an hangover. Day 5. 5:30. I've been up since 4:30. Now to do with these jab things, I've got to take my daughter to work, and she starts at 6:30. And 6 o'clock. And she struggles getting out of bed because she's only a young'un. Where are we at now? Bigger thing. I had a bit of a scoop on Friday night. I started off drinking low alcohol, low to me, 3%. Didn't seem to have any effect. I do seem to be a little bit tired. I've got the burps going on full tilt. That's interesting. Burps and farts, and the farts stink. So I guess something's going on. Desperate to get on the scales and see if how it happens, but that's just me. No real nausea, but on the little dose that I'm on, with me being a big chap, I mean, I'm 140 kilos and 6'5". That's a bit of a mix of imperial and metric measures for you. But everything seems all right. I'm going to pull me jab through on Monday. I want to get it eventually on a Sunday night. I didn't seem to have any adverse side effects. I did like a lot of people do. Got the jabs, and then I was worried if it was going to hurt when I injected it, because I'm a big girl, really. And it didn't. I think I mentioned this before. It didn't hurt at all. But other than that, everything kind of feels all right. I've always been a bit of a gym rat. I'm still doing the gym. I've added creatine into my diet about a month ago, and that's making a big difference. That's made a big difference on me, especially with my brain fog, because I've got a daft chronic illness, but nothing seems to have affected my colitis. So far, so good, so what? See you for the next update. I'll probably do a week, so I think that'll be, some days. Right, have a tremendous day, and we shall see you soon. Bye.
A few moments later.
Well, I lied. I never did a week. I'm doing like a little recap and review summary, I suppose. That's because I'm a teacher type person. I started on the 15th of May. Those of you that are after numbers, I was 146 kilos when I started. My weight was moving about loads when I first kicked off. And I think that was as much because I was on creatine. Well, I still am. It's absolutely mega. Stop picking your ears, I'll get all right, I will. By the 19th, I was definitely not eating as much. I mentioned earlier on that was in like a few days that I noticed my appetite changing, and the appetite has gone. The food noise is when you come to the end of like a couple of days before your next jab, that the food noise starts coming back up a little bit. The weight's been a bit all over the place, but I blame the gym with that because I'm training quite hard because of the creatine. So by the time I did, I started on the 15th of May. And by the time I'd got to June the 15th, I was down 143 kilos, which is not bad really. But because I weigh so much, if I'm really heavy at the gym, I tend to eat a lot more. And I think that could have bearings on it. Just give us a shout in them comments below if you're on the similar journey, what your weight loss has been like, especially if you're of the larger than the average bear like myself. Like I say, I'm 6'5", and I generally was weighing around 140 kilos. It's the creatine put a big chunk of weight on me in the first 3 weeks, but my weights, I took a couple of weeks to load up. I'm not kind of counting that, so I did put a big chunk on. Going all right, really. As a kind of summary from this bit, loads of people have been dead supportive of it. They seem supportive. Creatine's a bit of a win. I could have done with starting that a lot earlier than I did before I went on these jab things. Currently, I don't have a lot of downsides. I've always had loads of fun and games with my ablutions and things with being an ulcerative colitis sufferer. I think I had real good support from my IBD team. I did loads of research on it. I've not really been affected if I've had a small libation, which is a few cans, really. I haven't found that affect anything. I've definitely not had any nausea. However, I've only up to this is covering up to the end of my first month. So I'll go through the stuff when I went from 0.25 to 0.5 in my next video. I did get sick of the burps. You will get constipated. I know it sounds mad if you have IBD. Let us know again below if you're an IBD sufferer and there's any questions you want me to answer before you start on this journey. But like I say, I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm an ear twiddler. Just make sure you've got the okay from your IBD team. The constipation thing, I know if you suffer with colitis, I know it's mental. I mean, my record, I think it was 27 times in the day, but I was constipated at the same time, which is ridiculous. Got no complaints, no whinges. Support from the people who are supplying me is ace. I'm using Bolt. They're pretty cool. I don't know whether I'm talking to AI when I'm on my phone with WhatsApp communicating with them, because the AI's that good these days. Anyway, I'm going to disappear off, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks. There ended the sermon, pushing up of the glasses as the Og does. Have a tremendous day. We've had some heat. We're having heat again. That doesn't really bother with any of the jabby things and all that. But I'll have a look at I'm just about to go, when I've done this video, I'm just about to go into my third lot. So I've got quite a bit to talk about in the second month. Well, I might do that all in one go, but I need to take some proper notes and I can't read my own writing. So have a smashing day. Any thoughts, any questions, bung them below, and live long and prosper, Earthlings.